Yeah. Balar has come, Shilpi has come, Ravi Kumar has come. Good. Now, can you talk on electric vehicle adaptation in India? Yeah. Now, I may even suggest if you have prepared some notes based on what it is, you can keep it before you and read it. Later on, I will ask you to speak without looking into it that way. Or if you have already practiced once, twice, and you can speak without looking into the paper, I'll be very happy. Now, yeah, the topic is electrical vehicles adaptation in India. You know why this topics and all is relevant. The our humanity has been having changes one after the other. Right? If you go through the history, you will find when trains were first invented, people were not happy about it. They were not happy about having trains because they said train will eat away people, train away, kill people like that. So from that stage now, so much advancement has come. Electric vehicles. Now I think latest concept is flying. The taxis have also come. So that way, such of those changes that are happening will always be discussed in an employment situation like this. So that is why this topic is important. Now I want you to speak. So शिल्पी आप बोलना चाहते तो बोल दीजिए. आप तो पहले हिंदी में बोलेगा, हिंदी में बोलिए.
Sir, I prepared some notes, but I did not get too much time to practice about reading and writing. That's why I remember some points. So when I stuck somewhere between the lines, I see,
Please do
my notes and then it's free.
Please do that.
Okay, sir. So today's topic is based on electric vehicles, and my viewpoint on this is that electric vehicles are a significant step forward in reducing our dependence on fossil fuels and mitigating climate change. They offer
1 minute on depending fossil fuel. Instead of fossil fuel, I say better use the word petroleum.
Okay,
not that people don't know fossil fuels. Some of us may not be familiar with fossil fuel. Arey bhai, ye kya bolta hai? So instead, you better say petroleum and petroleum products, petroleum fuels or petroleum products. But of course, you may say nowadays we are using ethanol also into that. Some element of ethanol is also involved in that. But majority, it is only petroleum products. Yeah, continue.
So, in reducing our dependence on petroleum products and mitigating climate change, they offer a cleaner and more sustainable mode of transportation as compared to traditional vehicles, which helps to improve our air quality, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and reduce pollution, and promote green environment. Electric vehicles also have the potential to decrease our reliance on imported oil by transitioning to electric transportation. We can enhance our energy security and reduce geopolitical conflict associated with oil production and distribution. One of the concerns about electric vehicles is the availability and accessibility of the charging infrastructure. We need to invest in expanding charging networks both in public spaces and residential areas to alleviate range anxiety and encourage more people to switch to electric vehicles. Government also plays an important role in the adoption of electric vehicles by providing policies and financial incentives such as tax credit like that can help make electric vehicles more affordable and attractive to consumers. Some other benefits are also there of electric vehicles. It promotes electric vehicle industry that can create new job in manufacturing, infrastructure development, and renewable energy sectors such as solar and wind power. And education and public awareness about the benefit of electric vehicles are required through campaigns, events, and educational programs.
Good. Next, Valarmati.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to discuss about the topic electric vehicle. Electric vehicle is a vehicle that use electric motor to drive. That uses electric motor for propulsion. So the main aim of electric vehicle is to reduce the carbon footprint by replacing the electricity for charging the vehicle. The main disadvantage is the main disadvantage of electric vehicle in India is there is a lack of charging station, and our government also have taken a lot of initiatives like setting up of 7,432 charging stations, and government also invested 18 crore for that, and uh, promoting the electric vehicle is also very less. So first of all, create awareness among the people about the electric vehicle, because people are getting fear about electric vehicle, because we are traveling for a long distance. There may be a possibility of uh, draining the charge. So there is a lack of power station, so they cannot able to charge at that time. So it may be a very great loss or very fear. So so while draining the charging, it may cause anxiety for the driver also. So it may lead to accident. So creating an awareness among the people is first very important. And another one thing is lack of technicians, skilled technicians. So the government or the private companies must take an initiative to produce the skilled technicians, because electric vehicle is new to India. So technicians also not that much skilled. The skilled technician is very much important to promote the vehicle, and will create it and uh, uh, try to give information about this electric vehicle to the citizens also. So by giving advertisement is efficient because it connects the people widely. So by giving it by creating awareness using the medias also. Uh, uh, so the goal of the government is to promote is to sell 2.6 millions of electric vehicles by 2040. That's it, sir.
Very good. You read it or you were speaking from memory?
Sir, I'm speaking from memory only, sir. That only
Good.
that numbers only I noted.
Very good. Very good. No problem.
7,000.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Good. No problem. Now, next person who is there online, Ravi Kumar.
Yes, sir. As we know, India is a rapidly growing economy that faces numerous challenges in terms of environment sustainability. India is hugely dependent on petroleum products for transportation, has led severe air pollution, carbon emission, and energy security concerns. While we offering electric vehicles in India, we can solve this problem by offering electric vehicles. There are several benefits of electric vehicle adaptation, such as reducing air pollution and reducing greenhouse gases, and we can reduce imports of oil, and also we can reduce carbon footprint. And we can create a job if we adapt EV electric vehicle, because when we adopt electric vehicle, there is a need of EV industry, battery industry, infrastructure. In that, we can create more jobs. And some challenges is there while adapting electric vehicle. First one is charging infrastructure problem, because charging facility is not available everywhere. So there is one problem. And second one is in our India, consumer are not aware about electric vehicle, because they think that if we purchase electric vehicle, uh, there is a charging issue is there. So we need to aware for that. We need to launch a awareness campaign for that, so that every can aware about electric vehicle uh, benefits. That's it, sir.
Mhm. Okay. Good. Anybody else? Next. Who would like
Jay
to?
Surya, sir.
Jay Surya. Speak.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening, all. Electric vehicles are using electricity to run. They are replacement of conventional vehicles like petrol engines and diesel engines. Conventional vehicles are largely produced hazardous gases like carbon dioxide and other gases. It worsens our environment and climate change. In India, electric vehicles is an emerging technology. It causes high cost, but we need inclusiveness. That means all people of our nation should get electric vehicles and participate in the reduction of greenhouse gases. So companies are trying to reduce their prices, and the government should provide subsidy for buyers. Electric vehicles are has nil sound at running, but conventional vehicles have different types of sound. Last year, one of the states of India, I think that is Andhra Pradesh. That was Andhra Pradesh. Government launched e-bus for public transportation. That bus was fired during the charging. So companies must rectify that technological issues. And once we achieved inclusiveness, we need more electricity. Electricity should not be produced from natural resources like coal. But electricity will be produced from renewable energy like solar energy and wind power, because overuse of natural resources also worsen the environment and climate change. Now, government should introduce electric vehicles by step. First, because car manufacturing companies already manufactured a large number of traditional engines like petrol engines and diesel engines. They are stocked there. Public are hesitant to buy because maybe it no for long use. So government should encourage the public transport at present to reduce the number of vehicles in the road. And in future, yes, we believe government take appropriate action and reduce the environment pollutions. That's it, sir.
Not bad. Jayasuriya, நீங்க புக்க பார்த்து படிச்சீங்களா இல்ல
Important notes point noted. Important points are noted, sir.
Very good, not bad. பட் இருந்தாலும் கொஞ்சம் இங்கிலீஷ் மிஸ்டேக் நிறைய வருது. எல்லாரையும் விட உங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கூட வருது. புரிஞ்சுது இல்ல? உங்களுக்கு only
I will
படிச்சு
rectify it, sir.
you have to படிச்சு improve பண்ணிக்கணும். Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
good. Otherwise, today I think you were able to talk nicely. Now, regarding electric vehicles, the one I have downloaded is what is there in group discussion. Yeah. I will show you this. Yes. Valarmati, read correctly. You are the news reader of our channel. You must read correctly.
Okay,
I
sir.
will not give you salary, but you must read correctly. Read.
Okay, sir. As per the latest data available with the Ministry of Road Transport, sir, okay. Now it's correct, sir. As per the latest data available with the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, India has shown a gradual increase in its electric vehicle fleet with a total of 13,92,265 electric vehicles on the roads as of August 3, 2022. However, despite government subsidies, the actual sale of electric three-wheelers stands at a meager 15.17%.
Your spelling is mistake.
Meager.
Meager. MEAGRE. Meager.
Meager.
Meager means a very negligible amount.
Tiny.
Yeah. Continue.
15.17%. And for four-wheelers, it is just 10.73% of the numbers of electric vehicles that were supported under FAME scheme. The second phase of the FAME scheme aimed.
I don't know what is the expansion of FAME scheme. Please find out later on. FAME scheme.
Achieve 50% of its target of supporting 1.56 million vehicles. With just 1 year left for the 5-year scheme, the progress is less than satisfactory. A parliamentary standing committee on heavy industry has recommended extending the phase 2 of FAME scheme, stating that supporting only 1.56 million EVs is inadequate for a country like India.
Okay. Now next, Ravi Kumar. Please read challenges.
Yes, sir. One of the biggest challenge is the lack of charging infrastructure.
No.
EV charging is
Listen. When you read one of the, when you speak like
Yes, sir.
that, it should be plural. One of the
Okay.
challenges.
Okay, sir.
Read.
One of the biggest challenges is the lack of charging infrastructure. EV charging stations are still scarce in many parts of the country, making it difficult for EV owners to find a charging point when they need it. The high cost of EVs compared to conventional vehicles is a significant barrier to adoption for many people. The range anxiety issue, which is the fear of running out of charge while driving, is still a concern for many potential EV buyers. EV technology requires specialized skills and knowledge, which may be lacking in the Indian workforce. The lack of a skilled technician can lead to a shortage of trained personnel to maintain and repair EVs, hindering their widespread adoption.
Good. Not bad. Nalada, but all of you read nicely. Good. Let me search for some more points regarding this. Google.com. Electric vehicles.
Sir, in Canada, people are using electric vehicles or petroleum vehicles.
Electrical vehicles are there, but not many. In fact, the very famous Tesla factory in California is just next compound of the place where my son is staying. I was there for last two months in December to March. Tesla factory. In America, a lot of people are using uh, electrical vehicles, because in the compounds itself, they have provided the charging points. They have provided charging points for electric vehicles. In Canada, it has not come that much. It has not come that much. I don't find electric chargings in common places and all that. Okay. Yesterday, I went to a post office for sending a letter to the bank. Then while crossing the road, I saw one board near a bank. Say that was a space for parking, and there was one board separate. There are boards for, say, physically handicapped people and all that. Yesterday only I saw a board for pregnant mothers. There was a special place for pregnant mothers to park their vehicle also. Here, you know, women, they drive vehicles even till they're going to the hospital for delivery also, they drive the vehicle. And I have seen way back in 2009 itself, in America, a lady gave birth to a child. After 7 days, she comes with the baby, gets into a car, drives the car and goes. That much they are used to driving in a car. So in banks, they do provide a special place for pregnant mothers parking. So that's what I saw. Very good. Now, analysis here. What are the things? Analysis. Are you seeing on the screen now something? No.
No, the
No, sir.
previous one is there.
Yeah, I think you will have the previous one. I'll show you. Reuters continue. This ad plus. Yeah, now who can read this? Ravi Kumar, Jayasuriya.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. This is not coming in this because it is objecting some. No, it is that ad block is objecting to it. Ad block is objecting it. I will go here. Google.com. Google.com. Electric vehicles. Steps for increasing India. Yeah, I think now we are. This is not again seen to you. I will share this page for you. Cookie settings, allow selected cookies. Yeah. Now, Jayasuriya, are you seeing on the screen?
Yes, sir. Seeing, sir.
Please read.
How can India transition to electric vehicles? Here is a roadmap.
Please read.
Yes, sir. On 20th September, millions of young protesters all around the world took to the streets to demand climate justice for our future generations. Such a call for action has never been louder. In Delhi, one of the most polluted cities in the world, thousands of protesters asked their national leaders for ego, not ego. So, how,
Eco, not ego.
yes, sir.
Mm.
So, how are Indian leaders stepping up to the challenge? Reducing tailpipe emissions from urban transportation is critical to address climate change. According to the International Council for Clean Transportation, An estimated 74,000 premature deaths were attributed to air pollution from transportation tailpipe emissions. In India, in 2015, as the number of motor vehicles on the roads double every 8 to 10 years in India, carbon dioxide emissions are bound to get worse. With India's goal to reduce oil dependency while solving the challenge of energy scarcity, moving towards renewable and clean sources of energy are at the top of national agenda.
Very good. Now next, Shilpi. Shilpi, India is
Yes, sir.
going.
India is going electric. Electric vehicles promise zero tailpipe emissions and a reduction in air pollution in cities. The government has created momentum through its faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicles schemes that encourage and, in some segments, mandates the adoption of electric vehicles with a goal of reaching 30% electric vehicle penetration by 2030. The scheme creates demand incentives for electric vehicles and urges the deployment of charging technologies and stations in urban centers. If these aims are realized by 2030, they will generate an estimated saving of up to 474 million of tons of oil equivalent and 846 million tons of net carbon dioxide emissions over their lifetime.
At this point, none of you told, I think so. That is, it will save for so many tons of oil and it will save so many tons of emissions of carbon dioxide. This point also you remember. Continue. Various
fiscal demand incentives have put in place to
What-
spur the production
hello
and
शिल्पी जब हम लोग
Yes, sir.
अंग्रेजी पढ़ते हैं उसको is was this that has have ये सब प्रॉपरली बताना है. आपने अभी पढ़ने का समय पर क्या कर दिया? वेरियस फिस्कल डिमांड इंसेंटिव्स बीन पढ़ दिया. हैव बीन बोलना है ना?
sorry, sir.
पढ़ो ठीक से पढ़ो.
Various fiscal demand incentives have been put in place to spur the production and consumption of electric vehicles and charging infrastructure such as income tax rebates of up to Indian rupees 1,50,000 for customers on interest paid on loan to buy electric vehicles. To scale production of lithium-ion cell batteries, there will be an exemption from customs duties to bring down their cost.
Very good. Continue. Assuming
the appropriate infrastructure is in place, 90% car owners in India are willing to switch to electric vehicles, according to a survey by the Economic Times in May 2019. At present, however, electric vehicle market penetration is only 1% of the total vehicle sales in India. And of that, 95% of the sales are electric two-wheelers. The automotive industry players and charging infrastructure, batteries and mobility service providers have taken various actions to ramp up industry action. Companies are designing and testing products suitable for the Indian market with a key focus on two-wheelers and three-wheelers. Ola, an Indian taxi company, has launched Mission Electric to integrate 10,000 e-rickshaws and electric auto rickshaws into its fleet.
Achha, anybody
Car
is from
manufacturing-
one minute. Anybody is from Delhi here right now?
No, sir.
Have you?
Not me, sir.
Are there electric vehicles there? Nobody knows.
Yes, sir. Yeah, in
Electric.
Bihar, sir, there.
बोलिए.
Yes, in Bihar, there are lots of e-rickshaws there.
अच्छा, एक फोटो भेजो ना
Yeah.
हमको. एक फोटो भेजो ना हमको. ओ
Tomorrow I will send, sir.
या इलेक्ट्रिक ऑटो रिक्शा वाला को बोल के एक फोटो लेके हमको भेज दो
Yes, sir. Here he
व्हाट्सएप
call is at Toto.
व्हाट्सएप में व्हाट्सएप पेज में दे दो ठीक है
Okay, sir.
गुड शिल्पी कंटिन्यू मिशन
Yes, sir.
इलेक्ट्रिक
Yes, sir. Sir, next slide up.
पूरा कर लिया
Mission. Yes, sir.
ये सब पढ़ लिया कार
कार-
मैंने ये
हाँ,
तो
sir.
पढ़ा नहीं
Car manufacturer Mahindra and Mahindra is investing Indian rupees 18 billion over the next 3 years into electric vehicle production to ramp up its four-wheeler production.
वेरी गुड थैंक यू
Other
नाउ we'll go to Valar
Okay,
जी
sir.
Valar जी पढ़ो
Yes, sir.
other manufacturers
So where it is, other manufacturers are forging partnerships with states to augment their public transport systems. Some of the lightweight motor vehicles manufacturers, such as Hero Motorcorp, Bajaj Auto, and TVS, remain unequivocally
no
unequivocally
unequivocally
aligned with the government's vision. However, they are proposing a more cautious, clear, and realistic roadmap towards the adoption of electric vehicles. To meet the government's new Bharat Standard 6 emission regulations will cost the car industry an estimated rupees 70 billion, and with the mandate to replace conventional internal combustion engines within the next 5 years. Companies are feeling the burn on their balance sheets. Battery manufacturers such as
1 minute where are we now
Amara Raja are taking concrete steps towards enhancing its research and development capabilities to develop battery packs for electric mobility. Indian Oil, National Thermal Power Corporation, and Tata Power have big plans to proliferate electric charging stations throughout cities.
very good
Diverse
so this will do for the day candidates especially those who are going for Bank of India I expect this question to come in your GD also. So what I am doing, I am giving the link of this in Bank of India Officers Training Program group and also in our spoken English group so that you can get prepared for that. Lot of new ideas are being given here. So prepare कर दीजिए आप लोग ठीक है that will be
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
yeah tell me
How much they charge for electric vehicle to charge for per charge, sir?
no idea
The charging level.
I have no idea in fact for that matter I told you in my son is living in a big campus in California next to Tesla in that campus they have free what is that charging
Charge.
station
Battery.
maybe I'm not sure whether it is charged or not charged. I mean, whether they take money or not, that is not known, but nothing will be given free. Everything will be charged. There must be some way by which they do it. But only bigger people, that auto rickshaw wala, he must be able to talk to some auto rickshaw wala and find out, is it economical to use that one? That Bihar wala.
Yes, sir.
please-
They are earning. Yeah, they are earning a day 1,000 rupees.
Acha, yeah, please talk to him and find out whether the consumption running this type of vehicle is better, remunerative more than the other one. Okay. Please talk to him
Okay.
and then post some message in our group, in our Bank of India group, that will do. Or spoken English group. No problem. Thank you so
Okay.
much. We will stop today's class with this. And tomorrow, Saturday, we will not have any class. We will not have any class.
Sir,
If
I have a one question, sir.
yeah,
Sir,
Monday we
while,
will have a class. Yeah.
okay, sir. While doing in GD, some other people said my points, right? then that time my mind is blank. Means I don't have any words to tell
No.
something. If someone's
If you have been thinking about Amara Raja point and all they have told, then you use
Yes, sir.
different words and then say, yeah, companies like Amara Raja also are coming into this. So like that, you change the wordings. Not
Okay, sir.
only you can also say not only companies like Amara Raja, and I'm sure many other companies also
Yes, sir.
will be now.
Exide in industry.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Exide industry.
Will be coming into this market. Like that, you can change the language and speak.
Okay, sir.
Very good. So this much is sufficient for today. And Bank of India people, mostly you can expect a class on Saturday evening. Saturday evening around, I will post it in our group. And yeah, it will be on banking. Okay, we will continue with our Bankers Adda book and go into Aparchit book also. Okay, time permits. But we are discussing everything in detail, so it takes a lot of time. Good. Any other questions now? I will close this because 5:40 I have given time for somebody to come for interview. Whether he comes or not, I don't know. So
No questions, sir.
yeah, thank you. Bye. Next class mostly on Monday.
Okay, done, sir.
Okay, sir.